Hey everybody, happy Friday. Welcome into Northern Life. Thanks for ending your week with us.
Heck
It's
yeah.
been a good week so far.
It's been an awesome week, I'd say. A little bit of cold, a little bit of hot, a little bit of fun, a little bit of work, a little bit of everything. We're kind of covering all bases as we go.
A little bit of yes or no, a little bit of maybes, a little bit of how you doing?
Every kind of article out there. And maybe, I don't know, propositions.
Coming up on today's show, we hear from residents on the UP about the hopes for dog sledding this winter. Plus, we're going to get you expert advice on why our homes make such weird noises during this time of the year.
That'll be very interesting. The creaking and the crawling of the different floor and
the
wood.
little popping sounds.
Ooh, kind of scary. Later on, we'll also see if we have that dog in us. A popular root beer is handing out a DNA test kit saying that if they can see if you are part canine. And Costco has an exclusive Pringles flavor for grill fans out there. Very, very excited here. But first, as the ancient proverb goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend here. So Packer fans out there, you're going to be playing the Eagles this weekend. As the number 7 seed, they're going to be playing the number 2 seed, of course, and NFC East winning Philadelphia Eagles in the NFC Wild Card playoffs this Sunday. The Packers are a 4.5-point underdog. Game time is set for Sunday at 3:30. Please beat the Eagles. Please. Just, we don't want to face the Eagles. That's not going to go well. We can at least... we can beat the Packers. That's a good thing.
Well, I'm saying, as much bad blood as there is between the Vikings and the Packers, the border battle, there's not many teams that Vikings fans, disdain more than the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, Eagles and Saints maybe, something like that.
The Saints,
I hate
a lot of bad blood between the Saints too.
Oh my gosh.
Green Bay, show up and show out for us Vikings fans, and then hopefully the Vikings can get a win too on Monday night.
I would much rather see Packers get a Super Bowl win than a Eagle fan get a Super Bowl win.
Yeah. Sorry, Madison Green downstairs.
Sorry, yes.
The Philadelphia fan.
Apologize.
Why not have a little educational entertainment to go along with Sunday's game? Our viewer had a history question for us. Cheryl asked us on Facebook, how did the Packers get their name? Do they actually pack something in Green Bay? So it's a good question, Cheryl. Here's what I found out according to CBS News. It started in 1919 when Curly Lambeau formed a sandlot football team in Green Bay. And at the time, he was working at the local meat packing plant, the Indian Packing Company. And when Lambeau formed the team, he asked his employer for a donation to get uniforms and use that company field. And then Indian Packing said sure, and then Lambeau put the company's name on the jersey. But years later, Indian Packing was bought out by Acme Packing in 1921. And so that's the name that went on the jerseys that first year. Now it has become the NFL, and now the Acme Packers become the Green Bay Packers that we know today.
Oh my gosh! So named after meat, after all of that, named after meat packing. That's pretty darn cool, and that's quite the tradition. I have heard that before, I believe, the meat packing thing. But very, very cool. Packers, Vikings. I would say, just not off the record, but it's probably a cooler name, isn't it? The Vikings?
The Packers has a lot of history. Yeah,
well, that's true.
Like
Packers,
1919.
Packers named after meat. Vikings named after warriors. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Just saying. They have a lot more Super Bowl trophies to show for it.
No, that's true. That's true.
Hey, we'll talk more about the Vikings game when we see you on Monday as they're set to play that night. But here's a question I came across on TikTok, Hunter. What would you sacrifice to see a Minnesota Vikings Super Bowl win?
Wow, that's a good question. I love the sport of football. It's my favorite sport. I love the Minnesota Vikings. I don't think I would sacrifice anything.
Wow.
I would love to see them win a Super Bowl, but do it without my help, I don't know. Would you sacrifice?
If the Wills came to you and said, Hunter, I need your house in order for the Vikings to win a Super Bowl, you wouldn't give it to them?
I'd say get lost, unless I get a piece of the pie if they win the Super Bowl, maybe.
If you get a ring.
Yeah, maybe a ring.
Super Bowl ring.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be super cool.
Be valuable. Would you give away something?
I don't know if I would give up a whole lot there, but the gentleman who was being interviewed on TikTok said, I'd give up my second-born son. and so the guy asked, well, what about your first one? And he's like, I like my first one a lot.
Jeez, he's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh
Just see what you're willing to give up.
Yes.
Okay, so Hunter, have you ever played the emoji game?
No, I don't know what that is.
It shows you a bunch of emojis. Funny enough, I printed out this sheet for you. Okay. We'll also show it on air here. But you have to figure out what the phrase or word these emojis are trying to make on each one. So
okay.
Funny enough, it's actually easier to read on the TV there, I think.
Oh, yeah.
As opposed to the black and white I printed out for you. So, for example, number one, you have to figure out what emojis make up a certain football term or word.
Oh, it looks like a butterfly and a down arrow. Is it like
the printing I gave you was so bad, it's hands and then an arrow.
Oh, touchdown?
Touchdown,
oh,
yeah,
nice.
That's the number one answer. Number two, it looks like a stub of some kind.
It's so blurry. Ticket?
Yep,
Is it a ticket?
Number
okay.
three. Number three, it looks like...
Quarterback.
Quarterback, yeah.
Quarterback.
Quarter moon.
Metal down? No.
Close. What else?
Metal.
What kind of medal do you win at the Olympics?
Bronze down. Quarter down. Gold down.
In terms of, like, if you won gold, you got you got what in the competition?
A medal. Award.
You were the best. You were number
1. One down. First down.
There you go. And the number 5, the hands again. The second emoji there is super helpful for you. Touchback.
Sure.
Then let's get to 6.
I have no idea what that is. Time, TV.
It's showing 50% of something with a clock with a TV.
Halftime TV.
Yeah.
Halftime performance.
Yep. Halftime show. I'll give that to you.
Halftime show.
And then let's do number 7 too. It looks like
hockey soccer.
good old field hockey soccer.
Yes.
But field hockey and then a net.
Field goal?
Field goal.
Okay, that makes sense.
Great. And then 8 through 12 there for the fans at home. Super Bowl, Sunday, trophy, football, and number 12 was game time. So.
Wow, that's a lot. And also, we need a better printer at the old KBJR studios here.
I was trying to print it off in color for you, but black and white is pretty tough to see. Well, here's something that may someday make its way to sports viewing, but for now, let's hope it does not. Sony working to bring immersive gaming to a whole new level, and it's one that includes Smell-O-Vision. Sony unveiled its immersive entertainment concept at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. Participants step into the experience that includes surround sound, scent, and sense of touch and motion technology. Whoa. It was also completely interactive. However, this is all still proof of concept.
Boy, that's a scary video, that whatever that thing is that's showing. But I would say that 3/4 of the things that I watch on TV I don't want to smell. But could you imagine like commercials and stuff?
Food Network?
Ooh,
that'd be tasty.
That'd be amazing.
Hey, coming up, we get answers to the creepy cracking sounds homeowners hear in the winter.
Welcome back, folks. We are in the middle of a frigid January winter. Our bodies feel it, and so do the places where we live.
Certainly. And why do our homes make such weird noises in the cold weather? It's a good question. Jeff Wagner helps you explain to your kids what they're hearing go bump in the night.
As winter's wind howls outside, a symphony of clangs, bangs, and creaks tremble through homes and befuddle those living in them. Lori from Red Wing told WCCO, "I can hear loud cracking or banging sounds coming from the attic rafters or outside walls. What causes these noises, and are the rafters or 2x4s being damaged?"
It can be related to maybe a extreme weather change.
Barrick Steenledge co-owns Anchor Builders, which recently remodeled the home we're standing in.
Why do our homes make noise when it gets cold?
We go from a really humid, hot summer with a lot of moisture in our homes, and we go to a pretty dry, cold winter. And so as the temperature changes, there's thermal contraction.
Building materials like wood, metal, and glass expand when exposed to heat and contract in the cold. Not just seasonally, but daily. If one side of a home is exposed to sunlight, that can be enough to warm and expand walls and windows, only for them to contract at nightfall, making noise along the way.
Are there certain parts of the house more prone to making noise?
I'd say your attics and your walls are the main thing, and then your HVAC system.
The attic and walls experience the cold outdoors on one side and the warm interior climate on the other side. HVAC systems have both warm and cold air running through them while being cycled on and off, leading to a constant expansion and contraction.
So that's things that you'll hear throughout the whole year. My daughter often reminds me of there's a creak noise.
Wood floors might creak more in the winter as the dry air makes the boards contract and pull apart from each other. Areas where two different types of material come together, like a wood cabinet against drywall, increases its likelihood of making noise.
How can someone quiet the noise in their home?
Adding a whole house humidifier is a great way to add moisture back into the air.
Keeping air humid in the winter, around 30 to 40%, helps wood maintain its shape and integrity, limiting the noise it creates. But as long as brutal cold follows balmy summers up north,
homes just make noise?
They do.
With photojournalist Jose Pascual, Jeff Wagner, WCCO News.
That's very interesting. I did not know that.
That all totally makes sense. It's weird, like on the coldest of nights, it sounds like some things are breaking every once in a while, like the wood out there creaking and stuff like that, or when you're walking around when it's really cold and you hear creaking. I mean, it's the loudest thing ever. It's crazy.
The only thing I hear now is my upstairs neighbor walking around.
Get the broom and
Winter, summer, spring.
yes,
It's all good.
quiet it down up there. Stop partying so much.
Well, maybe it's just the winter.
Yeah, that could
I don't
be.
know. Hey, to our east, Marquette, Michigan had a promising start to winter, but they haven't seen a ton of significant snowfall for several weeks now.
Yeah, despite that, UP 200 coordinators believe the dog race will go on this year. Julia Seitz asks the race president about their plans.
The UP 200 is set to return over Valentine's Day weekend for the first time since 2022. Poor snow coverage canceled the 2 previous sled races, but UP 200 President Darlene Walsh says the team is optimistic.
It feels great to bring it back. One of the things we miss, the festival has been just wonderful, but there is an element of excitement that comes with the dog teams that we don't see quite the same with the festival.
So far, 40 teams in total are signed up for the UP 200, Midnight Run, and Jack Pine 30. She says 3 plans are in place depending on the weather. The race will go on as usual, reroute the track, or host a festival. Walsh says as long as temperatures stay down and we get snow like this, we should be fine for the races.
The whole gamut of winter sports depends on snow, and it's very vital to our culture, our community, so we're just hoping that this year is more normal.
Travel Marquette CEO Susan Essler says the canceled races have meant a decline in hotel bookings over the race weekend, but that is partially because mushers and their teams haven't come to the area. She recommends you still book a room early for 2025.
Back to normal and a regular sled dog race, but the team is always prepared to have a great event, whether the race goes on or not.
She says the race is one of the bigger events of the winter, which brings people to downtown Marquette restaurants and shops.
We don't hibernate, we recreate, and so UP 200 is one of those events that are a hallmark for Marquette.
Walsh says the team will continue to prepare for the race as normal. Julia Seitz, TV6 News, Marquette.
I got to say, even being in news and just saying these, in the recent years here, having to say postponements or cancellations rather, it gets really sad. And so, for the folks who are actually involved in those, hopefully they don't want to hear that news either again.
It's so sad. I miss snow. I miss looking out and seeing those flakes. And we need a big storm, a couple big storms probably, for these things to happen. We got the Berkey coming up. Bear Grease already postponed. Yeah. So hopefully we get that snow that we need and these events can continue to happen here throughout the rest of the year.
Let's hope so. Well, hey, quickly, staying on the winter theme, what is the snowiest city in all of Wisconsin? Well, according to the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel, they say Hurley holds the statewide record for the most snowfall in a single winter. That's according to the National Weather Service. In 96 and 97, they saw more than 24 feet of snow. So shout out Hurley, Wisconsin.
Yep.
You're deemed the snowiest. We'll see you after the break.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Wanted to quickly talk about a great event coming up this weekend. There's a beanbag tournament raising money for the Northern Lights Foundation, and there's snowmobile ride coming up next month. The party is happening Saturday at the Other Place Bar and Grill. You can enjoy raffles, great food, live music. Place starts at noon. Go have a beer, throw some beanbags, and raise money for a good cause.
I love beanbags. Cornhole, if you may.
Yes, oh sure,
Yeah.
It's a classic. We should join a league this summer.
We should.
I've always wanted to do a cornhole league.
Or a bocce ball league. That would also be pretty cool.
I don't even know how to do that. Is that we throw the balls?
Bocce ball, you get like 3 or 4, and then you have to throw the little white ball, and you have to get it closest. It's like curling, but like balls that are outside on grass usually.
Easier and less athletic, hopefully.
Yes.
Okay, I like that.
A lot easier than curling.
Sign me up.
Well, if you remember last holiday season in 2023, I was gifted an amazing sweatshirt from Hunter here and Briggs. It had Costco's hot dog on it. It said, I got that dog in me. It was definitely a favorite saying of mine back then, still is now. And now, in my inbox, Heidi Stang sent me an email the other day sharing an amazing product on sale today thanks to Mug Root Beer. They're launching the first ever dog DNA kit, so fans can officially confirm their dog status from 30% to a rare 110%.
Whoa.
The kits include a real dog DNA kit to compare results with their canine bestie. It'll be available exclusively on the Mug TikTok shop today. And from the looks of it, from that step 1 to step 4, you apparently drink the root beer. You're supposed to drool like a dog, collect that, squeeze it onto the test, and then find your results online.
No way! You got to do that, man. How much is it? Does it say how much it is?
I don't know. We'd have to look probably during the commercial break, but it is a pretty funny thing.
It is. You got to drool. I don't want to picture you drooling at all.
Yeah, no, nor I.
Although I see it every day. No, just kidding.
In between the commercial breaks, I have a towel over here. Yeah, but you got to check to see if you have that dog in you.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I bet you'd be 110%.
Well, you know, so I decided to, since the kit wasn't available to me, Hunter, I took it upon myself to find the answers for the two of us.
Okay.
So I did it the old-fashioned way, of course. I picked out the Magic 8 Ball to decide for us. So, Hunter, here's the answer you got. I believe you're first, or it might be me.
I think it's you
me.
first.
I think it's me. So, Shania, if we could play that clip here. I went to the Magic 8 Ball website, tried to take out all the ads I could see, and it says my outlook is good.
Oh, look at that!
For having that dog in me.
You probably have that 110%. Now we got to get the actual kit and test you out.
And then, Hunter, you actually had a better answer, I believe. Here's what the Magic 8 Ball had to say to you. I had to record myself typing in the answer, too. Or the question, rather.
The question, sure. Okay,
Give it a good shake. Hit shake the 8 ball.
What do we got? Without a doubt. Maybe I got that dog in me.
I'm more at 30%.
Oh, there's also the chance that we both have that dog in us. So that could very well be. We got to get this kit and test all three of us. Why not?
Thanks to Mug Root Beer.
Yes.
Hey, all right, let's get into a product I found in Costco the other night. Sadly, did not purchase it. I should have. But Pringles' latest flavor will have you thinking you're biting into a hot dog. The newest flavor of everyone's favorite snackable chip called the Loaded Hot Dog, sold exclusively at Costco in a variety pack that includes their original and pizza flavors. And how about this idea? Someone online said if they get the Loaded Hot Dog Pringles, they're going to crush them up, put them onto the Costco famous $1.50 hot dog, and add a little crunch on top of it.
That's next level stuff right there. That is genius. That's transcending planes. Oh my gosh. I would try those chips in a heartbeat. That sounds really good.
Yeah, they look tasty. I should have got them. I think they're like $7 or $8.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
No, man, we'll have to go back.
Hey, guess what? Valentine's Day is coming up. M&M's launching its 2025 Valentine's Day gift guide with a range of new offerings to bring people together and maybe give to your certain loved ones. So be on the lookout for those at your local grocery store.
Okay.
We got another weekend event to talk about when we come back.
Well, if you're getting married soon, Ryan, or maybe Hunter, who knows? We both have girlfriends. You'll want to make this stop in Duluth
Congrats
this week.
to us.
Yeah, right? Yeah, we're getting it. The Duluth Wedding Show is happening this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Deck. Their fashion show is at 2 p.m., and you can find DJs, decorations, florists perhaps, and everything else you need for the big day. Perhaps a prenup agreements or something along those lines.
Lawyers on it.
Lawyers, yeah, exactly.
I didn't see lawyers on there, but we'll see. Well, we see you again on Monday. Hunter and I are hitting the ice, curling into harbors. It was a wonderful morning spent up there at their club on the North Shore. We're going to be hearing about their Bonspiel that's happening this month, which I believe Hunter's playing at.
Sure am.
As we get low and try to score there.
Not playing curling. I've been playing music.
Yeah, you'll be playing music at the curling event.
I'm surprised we're not still sore from that shoot.
Oh, I
that
am.
Was wild.
Yeah.
There you are.
No, I still am. The show just takes it out of me.
Yep.
Curling, skiing, all the things. And on Tuesday, it's a blindfold we were holding on to for quite some time. A brand new one that's been in our vault involving the entire morning show team. We'll show you what Hunter has them doing when we see you again on Tuesday.
Yeah, no snow on the ground in those videos. Let's go.
Big throwback. Well, thanks for joining us this week. We love you. We'll see you again on Monday. Have a great and relaxing weekend.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.